Hey guys, thanks for tuning into the show. Don't forget to hit that subscribe button. And I think I'm reaching this level of understanding that I am growing, that it became weird to me. It became weird as in like, aren't I supposed to be doing something right now? Aren't I supposed to be working so hard that I'm just stressed out all the time, because that's how it's always been for me? And it's not supposed to be like that, you know? Like, you're not supposed to just always be stressed out all the time in all the situations. Like, it's not supposed to always be like that. You're supposed to enjoy it and enjoy, like, okay, I'm growing because the things that were hard to me are not hard to me. It's like when you're lifting weights. Like, if I lift weights for a year and I'm still on the same weight, it's just like, no, you're going to grow. You're going to get stronger. You're going to be able to, it's going to become easier to you. And I guess I just got, for myself, I got so caught up in just always things just being so hard. And I always got to be grinding. And I always got to be with a million things on my plate. And I got to go to sleep with a million more things I need to do tomorrow. That it kind of creates a complex in you to where you're not really trusting in what you're doing. It's like when you're putting in the work and you're putting up shots and stuff, it's like you start to realize like, maybe you're so used to it that when your shot starts falling, you're like, how? You've been putting in the work. You've been grinding. You're reaching a new level. It's supposed to get easier. It's supposed to start becoming effortless. It's supposed to become fluent for you because you have worked for this. You have grinded for this. You put the work in, and now the work is showing itself. Like, we had a shooting drill today, and I posted it on my social media. And we do this thing called Planitia, where we take 200 shots, and they tally up the shots and your percentage. You say, okay, 5 spots around and back, and you tally up the shots. And I shot 79.5%. So I shot 80% for my shots, all mid-range. I am a mid-range shooter. I believe the mid-range is the most beautiful lost art of the game. If you can dominate the mid-range, you can shoot the 3, you can do whatever. If you can have a mid-range shot, for me, is just my bread and butter. Catch me at the midi. I am all day mid-range game all day. If you want to run it, run me at the midi all day. Put me at the high post, the right baseline, and you're cooked. Just had to get that out the way. However, I shot 200 mid-range shots. I shot it at 80%. I don't even believe that's my highest percentage. The highest percentage I think I shot one time, I shot 159 for 200, which equated to 159 divided by 200, 79%. That's what I got to date. So about 80% I shot it at. The highest I shot it at was 171 over 200, which is 85.5, so 86% by myself. And I'm looking at my season because I like to look at the stats and see where I'm at. I like to see where I'm at, and is the work that I'm putting in actually showing up. And I'm shooting. They put a stat out and they put like an article, and I was shooting at like 63%. So I say all that to say this, like, the work that you're putting in there is going to show. It's not always supposed to be so hard all the time. What you're grinding for, what you're working for, it's going to show itself. You know what I'm saying? You're going to be able to sit back and look at it like, man, I'm really putting in the work and it's really showing for me. And I a lot of times have to put that into myself too, like, hey, bro, good job. Tell yourself good job. Like, I had to really tell myself good job sometimes, like, bro, you're really doing it. Sometimes it's like I'm so used to not feeling like I'm not doing it, and I feel like there's so much more. And then you hear a lot of times these guys who are like pros and they go their whole careers and they be like, I wish I would have enjoyed the process a little bit more. Like, I wish I just would have enjoyed it a little bit more. And this is just my moment to say, you know what, I'm enjoying the work that I'm putting in because it's showing, and I deserve for what I get. So when I'm shooting it at an excellent percentage, it's because I put that work in. It's because I get up and I meditate on 250 made shots in my mind before I go out to the gym. I go out and I get 3 workouts in the day. I put up shots and shoot it 80% by myself in workouts. And then when it produces in the game, you deserve that. I deserve that. So it's always good to reflect on those type of things. Like, it's always good to reflect on, like, you know what? I actually deserve to be where I'm at. I don't have to always be so stressed out. I don't have to be always so like, That's all I really got to say, man. That was a good episode. I felt like that was just where I'm at in my life right now. And I feel like, it's just a good moment. It's just a great moment. It's a great moment. Great things are happening. And I had other stuff I was going to talk about, but you know what? I felt like that's good enough for the show today. I felt like it was a great show. I felt like I expressed what I really wanted to express, talked about a few things, and I'm going to catch you guys on the next episode. Keep you guys updated on the life. Keep you guys updated on just what it's like to be a pro and what is the real life of overseas basketball and how we're going to, get to our grind and get to our destination in this career and maximize the most, as much as I can. I never had a mentor coming up into this game, so I'm going to do everything I can to give back everything I wish somebody would have told me. Just kept me real with me. Tell me how you feel. Tell me what you're going through. Tell me your ups and your downs. Tell me about your family. Tell me what's really going on so I can know how to navigate. Hey guys, thanks for tuning into the show. Please subscribe on our YouTube, Spotify, Apple, and wherever you listen to your podcast. I greatly appreciate it.